Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the mix. I'm Warren. That's Elardo.
So
Oh, I messed up the stream. Here we go. There we go. I'm Warren. That's Elardo. And
so
today we have uh, I don't know what to call it. It's a nice episode. It's a nice little average episode, a warm up episode, I'll say. To get back into it, episode 40, No Time to Die, the newest James Bond movie. Um,
mm,
and yeah, we'll also be talking about Venom 2 and Money Heist, the first two parts, as recommended by our good friend Alex. And we'll also be doing a top five today for the first time in a while. So
mhm.
yeah, that'll be fun. But first, let's go to the main event. No Time to Die, starring Daniel Craig. I don't know the director. Do you know the director?
uh Kerry Joji Fukunaga.
Nice. Um,
Yep. First American direct.
wow, really?
Or there's something like that. Yeah, I don't know if he's the first American, but there's like some sort of stat, like interesting stat. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Um, yeah, the last Daniel Craig James Bond because he doesn't want to do the role anymore. Correct.
Yeah.
So,
Like for sure he said well,
so if he wasn't sick of it, would they just have kept going or what?
I mean he is kind of getting old. Well, Bond is like usually kind of old.
Mm.
He was like when he was first cast, he was getting like railed for like being young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Hmm.
know. Yeah. Maybe they would have made more.
But yeah, so No Time to Die. He in fact had a lot of time to die. It was a very long movie.
Few
But
hours and
yeah, it was like 3 hours, right? Oh, pretty much.
almost 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll open it up with your thoughts, Elardo.
Yeah, I thought it was a good conclusion. Like I did get the sense that like they didn't really have to because the last one kind of ended pretty nicely too. But yeah, he wanted out, so they made another one, and I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I like new characters. All the women were good, and this series gets like trashed for how it depicts women or whatever.
Oh,
I
true.
thought yeah, Paloma and the new Double O were good. The action was good. Uh, the stairwell fight was really good because it was all one take. That was like really nice to look
Oh,
at.
yeah. That was a
Yeah,
sick fight scene for sure.
and yeah, yeah. The emotion. Well, I feel like the emotion could have been a little bit better. But I feel like these movies are all like that anyway, where like the emotion never really they don't really care about it anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give a spoiler warning because we need to spoil
All right,
this.
cool. All right,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so
I was
get
like
out if
dancing
you haven't
around it.
seen it. But um, honestly, well, okay, I went into it and I was like, okay, he's gonna die. They're gonna kill him. But then I got into the movie and then I was like, wait, he could actually just have like a nice happy family as an ending. So like I was hopeful for it. And then it ended the way it did with him, being all heroic and whatever. Which he
Mm,
totally had time to get off the island, by the way. Did he
yeah.
not? He totally could have got out of there.
I feel like yeah, that's what I kind of wanted because it would have been more tragic that way. Or it's like he can get like he can live, but he can't be with them
Yeah.
because he got fucking things right.
Maybe that was too fucked up if they let him live and then.
Yeah, I feel like they probably had that, but they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
How'd you
But also,
feel?
I feel like Daniel Craig was like, kill me. I want zero chance to be able to come back.
Yeah. True. Yeah, yeah. It's probably I have to die here. What'd you think of Remy Malik?
He was good. He's every time like somebody wins an Oscar, they're like, all right, Bond villain.
Is that how it works? I didn't notice that.
And then like for this like series, that's how it's been. Like the guy that was in this movie too, he was like the villain in the last one.
Yeah.
He was also an Oscar winner, and then Skyfall also had an Oscar winner.
Hmm.
But I liked him. Yeah, he's pretty good.
I thought
Uh, yeah.
I don't know. I just thought he was kind of like boring, I guess. like compared
For
to
like his last villain.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of lame, you know?
Mhm.
Not really because of Remy Malik, just because of the story. I guess like his whole thing's
Yeah,
kind of
like
lame.
his character.
Yeah. So I wanted it to be more epic. Um, I like the whole daughter thing dynamic.
That
Thought
was
that
interesting.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like anytime like you do something where it's like Bond has like a daughter, it's like yeah, he's gonna fucking like do whatever it takes to like
yeah.
protect her, you know? Like that's
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of that reminds me of that triple kill scene where he was like, Remy Malik has his daughter,
Oh
and then
yeah.
he's like, please, please, and then he freaking does a super cool triple kill to kill all the guards surrounding him, and it was sick. That's the cleanest kills I've ever seen. And then another highlight for me, I didn't expect to like laugh during this movie, but do you remember the part where
Yeah, there's
yeah, it was pretty funny actually. But there was that part where Remy Malik has the daughter and they're like walking out, and then all of a sudden, I forget what happened. Like she stopped, and he was like, "Yo, do you not want my protection?" And she was like,
oh yeah, he's like, all right, see
"Like,
ya."
all right, leave." She just walked away, and I was like, "Okay." That shit was so funny to me for some reason. I was just like what? Okay, see you later. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say about it. Yeah, New Double O was good. Hmm.
Do you have any ideas who they're gonna cast next?
Who would be a good James Bond?
But everybody is saying either Henry Cavill or Idris Elba. I want an unknown.
Hmm. Henry Cavill would be good. But yeah, I think an unknown might be better. Isn't Henry Cavill American too?
He's not American.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure he was up for like the same time as Daniel Craig, but they got Daniel Craig instead.
Wait, so he has a British
Yeah,
accent?
yeah he does. Yeah, he's so handsome.
What?
Oh, because you
He's
only know him as Superman.
he's
Huh?
Superman. Yeah.
Yeah,
How can we have a British
yeah.
Superman? Damn. Superman's
They
American as
think,
fuck. That's why.
dude, you think us Americans be putting out people like that? Come on.
Too much McDonald's these days. uh, okay, yeah, you have a point. I think Henry Cavill would be good, or let me just Google. Say something while I Google British actors.
Say something. Oh, sheesh. Oh, now I got pressure on me. I don't know. I feel like yeah. I just want to know like all these big names. Like they probably got better stuff to do anyway. So it's like
Ooh,
just get an unknown.
ooh, ooh.
Go for it. Yeah, yeah.
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I would watch that. Martin Freeman's too lame.
Martin Freeman.
I mean, he's not like
Bad for
lame, but
laughing.
huh?
I feel bad for laughing.
I
Just
know.
imagining him as Bond. Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't fit.
He's always like, I don't know if it's the camera work or what, but he always looks short. He always looks short. So I don't know.
True. Yeah. He just. Yeah. He must be really short. Like they can't even hide it, kind of thing. Uh. or Orlando Bloom. What is he doing now?
Orlando Bloom. Wow. What is he doing?
He'd be a good one, I think. Uh. Daniel Radcliffe.
He's short too.
Mm. How tall is Daniel Craig? Let me see. Cause he doesn't look that tall. See, Daniel Craig's 5'10". How tall is Radcliffe?
Radcliffe. I remember like seeing it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm as tall as him."
Oh, he's 5'5", yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That sounds right.
He's short. Harry Potter.
It's her. Yeah, that's Harry Potter.
But yeah, okay. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good movie. A little long. You know what? I also wanted to detest those fucking credits in the beginning of the movie. I hate that shit.
The old. That's
The
like
old-fashioned credits. I hate
that's
it.
James Bond though.
I
That's
know.
Like his thing.
Now that this is a new Bond, I suggest getting rid of it. Like I hate
Nah,
it.
they need it. That's also how they get their Oscar for best original song.
Dude. Oh. Because you're just sitting there like, cool, I don't care about these names, you know? Like, oh,
That's the staple. They gotta have those.
I know. It's so, like, one of those traditions we should get rid of. But anyway, what would you give it out of 5?
Yeah, it's a solid 3. It was all right.
I would go 3 as well. It wasn't like great. It was okay. I feel like all the Bond
Yeah.
movies are like mostly just okay though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a little cheesy. Like they could honestly be better.
I was scared to say that because I feel like I don't know. Like when I go on the internet, people just like love the Bond movies. And I just think they're
It's
like
it's
pretty
kind of
good.
weird. They're like okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, they're fine. They're not like you have to see it.
Yeah. There's some cheesy lines in there too. I don't know. It's a couple times where he was talking to the girl and I went like, oh, like, ugh. Cause you got, me, like I hate romance or not hate, but like I don't prefer romance movies and like cheesy shit.
Mhm.
And like some of it was good. Some of it was like, rough. But yeah, solid 3. Definitely would watch. I don't know if I would watch it again. But yeah, I hope for these next set of Bond movies that they do some different things because parts of Bond stuff is like a little outdated. I feel like it could be better. It's 2021, we got to keep evolving
compared to everything else that's coming out.
Exactly.
Like Mission Impossible, like I feel like those movies are like crazy.
Those are must watches, like really good. So
the most recent ones anyway. I haven't watched the first 3.
oh yeah, the recent ones. Even the first 3 I feel like were really good for the time. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, definitely go check it out. It's still in theaters. And our other feature film that we watched was Venom 2.
Let There Be Carnage.
Let There Be Carnage, starring oh shoot, I forgot his name.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, thank you, and Woody Harrelson. All I could think of was Woody Harrelson at that moment. But yeah, what did you think of it?
I thought it was a good follow-up to the first one. The first one was like, yeah, the best. I told you this. The best parts of the first one for me were Venom and Eddie talking, and then that's all this movie was their relationship. So yeah, I could see like other people being like that's not for them though,
Yeah.
Like, they expected more action movie, like Marvel type stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was like good too. I like the dynamic between them, but I feel like they kind of overdid it a little bit in this movie.
Yeah,
like
that's literally all it was about.
Yeah, and it got kind of borderline cheesy and like cringy.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are pretty good, and it got kind of really like Godzilla King Kong-y at the end with the bell tower, I feel like. And it didn't really. It felt like my dad would say like, "Oh, too much, like."
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it well, but you know what I mean.
I like that it was quick. Like it was like compared to No Time to Die, it was like an hour.
Oh yeah, it was like that. Like it moved really quick.
Like they knew they just wanted to make like a fun little thing, and that was it.
Yeah. I feel like they could have maybe, I don't know, on that, do you think it moved like a little too quick in some places? Like they could have developed it more in some places, you think?
I could see that, but for me personally, it's just like for a superhero movie, like that's how it should be, Like I like that. Well, with the story they're trying to tell, like it was like good to be like more like fast like that.
I feel that. Okay, so what else was there to talk about in this movie?
Yeah, I watched this like a while ago.
Oh, end credits. I don't remember.
Oh yeah. Well, first, what do you think of Carnage? I guess
Woody Harrelson. Guy. I liked Woody Harrelson. He's just he must have had fun. Like he looked like he was having fun being a crazy white guy. It was pretty awesome.
What do you think of his romance with Shriek? I forgot her name. I just called her Shriek.
She felt so like side character-y the whole movie, and I don't know. I wasn't really like she was there. It felt like for me, I was like, oh yeah, this girl. Oh, I want to ask you about the guy. He had blue eyes at the end.
Oh yeah.
I didn't understand why.
There's another symbiote after Carnage. His name's Toxin, and he's a good guy. He's a good symbiote. So they're probably teasing that.
But how'd that happen though?
I don't know.
It happened.
He got a symbiote somehow. He probably got a symbiote, and that was it.
I know, and I was like, "What happened right there? Are you gonna explain that?" And then they just moved on, and I never saw him again on camera.
Yeah.
So that was a little like what, but ooh, I like the fights where the bell was ringing and they were going back and forth between Venom and the actual people.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, that was like another thing happened in the first movie like once, and I was like, oh, that was cool. And then this movie like did that. More.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool scene there. I can't think of anything else.
I mean, I think like you say it's cringy, but I told you this too. Like I feel like they knew it was like silly.
Yeah.
Like, pushing it a little bit. And that's why just the title, "Let There Be Carnage," like that's ridiculous.
True. Oh god. Yeah. Well, what would you give it out of 5?
That's also a 3. It's just like with that runtime, that's a selling point right there. Hour 30 minutes, yes please.
True. I'll go 2.5 because I liked the Bond movie a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would go see it. I would recommend seeing it after it's out of the theater. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Russ, who's in the chat here. He said he had to go because he doesn't want spoilers, though. But
oh yeah, did you want to talk about the post-credit scene?
yeah. Oh, Russ. Okay, yeah. We'll talk about the post-credit scene. So I'm pretty sure Russ dipped. So what was it again? He was in the hotel room.
Yeah, he was in the hotel room, the motel hotel.
Holiday Inn.
And I don't know. I forget what the conversation was, but Venom was like, "You want to see something or something like that."
Yeah, and he had like,
Like,
he was like saying, he was like flexing how smart he is. He was like, "I have all this knowledge, right?" And I was
see some knowledge.
But then
and then they like transport to like another fucking hotel room, or like
same
I don't
hotel
even know
room,
what happened.
same hotel room, different multiverse, or
We don't know.
something like that.
We just know that now they know about Spider-Man. So,
Yeah,
that's
pretty hype. Do you think he's gonna be in the Spider-Man movie?
I have no idea what they're doing. I'm so confused. Like, yeah.
I like it that way though. I don't want to like predict anything. I want them to just throw it at me. So this is good. I can't wait for Eternals.
Oh yeah.
That'll be.
I've seen the trailer for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I think it comes out after our next episode though, so it'll be 2 episodes from now we talk about it, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So Venom 2, definitely check that out before the next superhero movie comes. And for our show, we were supposed to do Money Heist and Squid Game, but my busy ass didn't get to watch Squid Game yet because I was one show at a time kind of thing. So sorry about that. 2 more weeks and then we're going to talk about Squid Game. Maybe it'll give more of you a chance to check it out. But it's like huge on Netflix right now. But yeah, so instead we're going to talk Money Heist. This was recommended to us by Alex. I kept seeing it on Netflix for a bit, but then I never got around to it. But what did you think of it?
I was like hesitant to like start it. Like, there's like so many episodes.
Yeah.
And with TV is like I don't want to, like even anime is a struggle, and it's only like 20 minutes. But yeah, once I watched that first episode, I was like, oh damn, I gotta keep watching. Like just the premise of like a heist in real time, like that is like made for TV. Like that's perfect for TV.
Yeah,
and it's just so interesting to watch. And they set it up in a way where it's like it's going on for days, so it's like damn, they must have been like having so much fun writing it. So yeah, it's just really good. I feel it does like dip a little, like at the end of part 1 and at the start of part 2. But then it's so good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, like once it gets going, it gets going.
Yeah, the characters, some of them are frustrating.
Dude,
Venom.
you beat me to it. They literally, there's so many people literally trying to fuck everything up. They're trying so hard.
I can tell it's just the writers being like, okay, we need drama, you know. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason for them to mess up. Oh shit. Yeah, so it's just they need drama. So it can't be clean the whole way through because that's just boring.
Yeah.
So they need drama, but still, it's still frustrating to be like, what are you, like, bro? You can go so clean,
Dude.
like, you're like making things so difficult.
Tokyo in particular was
Bro.
pissing me off. I was like, just fucking chill. Just fucking chill for 5 seconds and let the professor save your ass. Like, oh my god.
I know.
I feel like
She's supposed to be the main character. She's so frustrated. Like,
I
what
know.
are you doing?
Holy shit. And then she
That
like,
shows, like, oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say she had like a domino effect almost on like everybody else, just
Everything. Yeah.
literally just destroying the whole thing. Oh. But anyway, yeah, you go.
Like, that shows how good their characters are, though. Like, you can still, like, it's not like you're getting mad at the writers, you're getting mad at her, right? Like, she still feels like, you feel everything she does, it still feels like, oh, okay, yeah, a person would do that. Thing,
Yeah,
right?
like plausible for sure.
And, like, Archerito, oh my gosh, that guy.
Him too.
Oh,
dude.
top 10 hated freaking.
There was so many
of all
times where I
time.
was like, dude, I would have just shot this dude already.
I know. But they needed like zero casualties, so I was like, all right.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know about that though.
But yeah, that guy, every time he did something, I was like, all you need to do is relax. They literally don't want anybody to die. So it's like, what are you doing? You're gonna get people killed, bro.
So I got an interesting question for you. Who on the
go for
heist
it.
team did you relate the most to? Like, if you were in the heist, who would you be most
Oh,
like?
relate?
Like, who would you be the most like in a heist?
I wouldn't be freaking hired for this type of heist. But I feel
No,
like,
but if you were.
damn, that's crazy. I don't know. Well, who do you think?
Honestly, I was gonna say I'd be more like Berlin, just like fed up and just like not, because he always was like, all right, well, we gotta punish this person. Like,
this is a job.
Yeah.
We're professionals, man.
Yeah, like he had like a short fuse too, and just like he probably would have shot Arturo if he could, stuff like that. Cause like seeing everybody else run it down and just like, it would have aggravated me so much.
The professor too, just like him, he's playing chess, man. He's so cool. He knows everything. He's like, all we're doing is buying some time. Like every time he's just like, oh, we're just
Yeah, and then
like, he knows that. Yeah,
the
so
greetings
good.
and everything. Like, oh, aren't you gonna say hello? It's like, bro, it only buys
He
you like
just
a
calling,
minute.
yeah.
He still does it. Yeah, I think.
Guess, what was his name again? The son?
Denver.
Yeah, I'll go with him. I'd be like him, you know, just
Yeah, you would
there
be like
doing-
Denver.
Yeah, goody two shoes a little bit.
I could see that. Or wait, I feel like Rio was more of the goody two shoes though.
Real's so well. He was pretty annoying too.
Yeah, he was pretty annoying though.
So I don't want to relate to him.
Yeah, Denver's good. I could also see you like being the professor. You kind of have almost the professor kind of look with no beard.
Oh yeah.
Just get some facial hair. You could probably do that for Halloween even. But yeah. Okay, what else is there?
And even like just parts 1 and 2 were like, I feel like it's supposed to be done, right? And they're just like, it was hot, so they're just like, let's make more. Because parts 1 and 2 felt like a complete story.
Yeah.
So I don't even know, like, where are they gonna go from here?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, where are they gonna go? It has to be. Maybe they do another. I don't know. They have to do another heist, right? It's called Money Heist.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't just be running away for 3 seasons. What'd you think of the whole like inspector? There was a lot of love themes.
Oh yeah.
In the show, and I was kind of at times like, but
yeah, I got like once it started, I got what they're going for. They were gonna there was just more drama that they needed, right?
Yeah,
that was fine. All right, cool. But they needed to give the professor a weakness. Like that's like that was like the first thing I was like, oh, they need to.
Oh, true.
nerf him a bit, and then that's
Dude,
how they're doing it. I was like, all right.
that's a good way to put it, because if he didn't have that, he would just be, nothing would go wrong. Like, he would just be
Yeah.
unstoppable. I
That
liked,
was his weakness.
yeah, and I liked the beginning, how it was like, okay, everything is like planned out. Like, we expected you to do this, and then like down the line, it's like, oh wait, like this wasn't the plan, but then it actually was the plan. But then the further in, it's like, oh, this wasn't really the plan though.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Overall, what would you give it overall? The first couple seasons, anyway.
Part 1 and 2 were pretty good. I'll say 4. If I did do halves, it would get that half. But
Wow.
I don't do halves, yeah. So
I do halves, but I'd still go 4. It aggravated
Right.
me a little too much at times. I was like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, overall 4.
it's just because for me, it's just that like premise is like so genius. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like jealous, you know, like, oh, why didn't I think of that? It's so good.
Do you think we can do parts 3 and 4?
Well, part 5 isn't even done yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could just wait for that, and that's in December or January, I forget.
Let's see. What do we have for? I think we might need something for next episode.
We got Squid Game, right?
Shit, we do have Squid Game. So we
Or
have
like a TV show.
Well, Squid Game's like, yeah. So we should just do. How long is Squid Game? Is it like long?
Well, it's shorter than Money Heist, so.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's just do Squid Game because it's hot, and then maybe we'll come back to Money Heist.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely go check that out. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, right?
I'm pretty sure it was on something first, and then Netflix picked it up.
Did you
parts 3, 4, 5?
Did you watch it in like the English dub or like with the subtitles?
I watched the subtitles.
Oh, I watched the English dub.
I mean, I'd do that too if I was like, if I wasn't as into it, then I'd do that. But yeah, like I like hearing their performances, you know, in their other language.
I feel that. Yeah, I was curious about it, but then like, it gave me the English when I pressed play, so I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely go check that out. It's on Netflix. All right, now we have our first top 5 in a while. Our top 5 Daniel Craig, Our top 5 Daniel Craig James Bond movies. Now, we are aware that there are only 5 Daniel Craig James Bond movies, but we're just gonna rank them. Do you have your ranking ready?
I do.
Would you like to drop your number 5 first?
My number 5 is Skyfall. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Quantum of Solace.
Oh,
That should be everybody's number 5.
dude, we are on the same page, sir.
Yeah.
But why was it the number 5 for you?
It's just, out of all of them, that's just like the most like that is the most action movie ever. Or it's just like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cool.
Straight cookie cutter action. Yeah, that's my number 5 as well. Quantum of Solace. Dude, if you had Skyfall at 5, I would have been like really concerned because it's like we have completely different lists. But yeah, what was your number 4?
My number 4 is okay. Now things are about to My number 4 is Casino Royale.
Well, no, I'm surprised. Well, I also have Casino Royale at 4.
Oh, okay.
So we're on the same page here.
People are getting mad at us, and we're not getting mad at each other.
Yeah. This is good. This is
Cool.
good. But why did you have it at 4?
Casino Royale. I was like surprised because I know people like this is their like Daniel Craig Bond movie. Like this is their favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end, I was like, what the like I like the spy scenes and like the poker scenes, and when there was action, it was good. But like the main story was him falling in love, but then she betrays him, and then he can never trust again, right?
Yeah.
And like that story, like it just didn't work for me. Like it wasn't.
I
It
agree.
didn't work.
I agree, and it's not really my kind of story, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Like I didn't buy them falling in love, and I didn't think there was enough in the relationship for him to be like, oh, now I will never trust anyone again because she. Like I
yeah,
didn't buy it, so it's like, yeah, all right.
he was being
But the
hella
poker scenes are
dramatic.
really good though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, it's not that it's bad. It's just, yeah. Anyway,
The next ones are better.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, number 3.
Mine's a Spectre.
What, sir? I think we might have the same list.
Oh shit, we do have the same. Like this movie, people trash too. They think it's like they say Quantum of Solace is better, but I'm just like, what the hell?
Mm-mm.
Like this movie is like probably if they changed some things, it could have been as good as Skyfall. I feel like if like the villain, if they put him in it more, and they like focused on more other things better,
True.
like the romance again, like the romance in that movie again was like
Yeah.
not as well built up.
Yeah, I remember kind of getting lost in it sometimes. But yeah, pretty much the same thing as you. Like it stuck out. Like I don't remember a lot of these movies, but this one kind of stuck out a little more to me, and like I don't know, it was just slightly better. But yeah, so
And
that
I like
means
the characters better too. Like the characters in this movie are really good. Like the villains, even though people don't like the main villain, I liked him. And Dave Bautista was so like
who is the villain in this one again?
it was Blofeld. He was in the new one too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get him. Wait, did you say Dave Bautista?
Yeah, he was a henchman, and he like never talked the entire time, and I thought that was awesome.
Really? I don't remember him at all.
Before he died, he only said one word. It was like shit, and that was his only line in the entire movie.
Yeah, we have to rewatch it. I didn't know he was even in it.
But yeah, I liked it better than Casino Royale, so that's why it's my number 3.
Yeah, I agree.
And also like the story too, like the idea that like this is what it's all been leading up to. I felt that like he's the mastermind. Like all his villains before, like they were under this guy. And
yeah, like the build up was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you have No Time to Die at 2, I assume.
I do.
All right. Yes, we have the same list. Whew. But yeah, that's the most recent one. It's just not as good as Skyfall.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skyfall is really good.
Skyfall
that's the
was
movie where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason I watched this
Bond.
one, is because of Skyfall. Like the chapel, do I really have to? I mean, it was really good. There's just so many twists and turns, and
it's just the best villain too. Like the villain also like carries it for me.
Yeah,
he's
for
just
sure.
He's so interesting.
Absolutely.
And also just like Bond's story with M is like really interesting too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Whew. Yeah. Such a great set of movies, man. I'm kind of sad Daniel Craig doesn't want to do it anymore, but I understand.
Yeah, he got his Knives Out sequels. He said, "See ya."
Yeah. I still haven't watched that. I still need to get to that. But eventually. So is that all of them? We did all of them? No Time to Die? Yep. And they're all like 3 hours long, right?
They're all over 2 hours.
Like freaking long.
Except for Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace, like as action, like that's an action movie right there.
True. Yeah, they just make them absurdly long. Like I'm not like against it, but yeah.
Yeah, as long as like for me, when I know it's like gonna be over 2 hours, then I'm fine. Like if I didn't know, then I'd be like, damn. Fast forward a little bit. But, yeah, like I can prefer myself for it.
I feel that. But I'm glad we have the exact same list. This is good. We agree.
Yeah.
So you know what that means, guys, is that it's correct. So you should have the same list as us. We both agreed on this. Let us know your feelings about this. Either on Twitch, on Twitter is a good place to send your opinion at Mixed Podcasting. Shameless plug. Or Instagram also at Mixed Podcasting. Let us know. I'd like to know if you agree with us or not. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for this episode. Wow, I feel like we weren't talking that long, but it's 40 minutes in, so it's pretty good. Um, so next episode I have Cry Macho, The Guilty. Can you refresh me on what those are again?
Cry Macho. Well, we can skip those if you want too. We don't have to watch them. The Guilty is a Jake Gyllenhaal 911 movie where he's like a 911 operator, and Cry Macho is the Clint Eastwood movie.
Did you watch both?
I only watched Cry Macho, but
Is it worth talking about?
We could skip it over, honestly.
Is it just
I don't want to be mean, but I don't think we talked about it more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Barely 5 minutes.
Okay, let's boop that then. So I have The Guilty.
Yeah, we could do that.
We only have The Guilty and Squid Game right now.
All right, coming out. We got Dune. That's definitely something we should watch. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. For theaters, there's The Last Duel, Last Night in Soho.
I'll pass on those.
All right. And then Netflix, we got Army of Thieves, which is the Army of the Dead prequel.
Didn't we just say we were gonna watch that? I feel wow, time is flying, huh? Or okay, we could do The Guilty, Dune, Money Heist 3, and Squid Game.
Mm.
How about
Okay.
that?
Yep.
Cool. Let's roll with that. We got 4 things for next time. Maybe we'll throw a top 5 in there. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Like I said earlier, follow us on socials at Mixed Podcasting. We have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We are most active on Instagram, and I would suggest following us on there. We also post all of these recordings, all these shows on all podcast platforms, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So check us out if you missed the live ones. But if you like the live show here, be sure to drop a follow here on Twitch. We do the live show on this channel every other Wednesday night. We got away from that this past month because, life happens, but we should be getting back into it for the next few weeks or so. Do you have any closing thoughts, sir?
Nope.
Nice. I like the pause. Shout out to Russ for stopping by and hanging out and chatting with us. But yeah, everybody else, we will see you in a couple weeks next time on The Mix. See ya.